All right, you're welcome once again to my channel and to my returning subscribers. Thank you for returning. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos, this is African Cyber Girl. I am learning publicly, okay? I am journaling my journey from zero to cyber shield, doing hands-on on all the courses that I've taken, and this is me learning publicly, learning loudly, stuttering and making all my mistakes right here and then becoming better. So if you know that you've not subscribed to this channel, please do that. Subscribe to this channel because it's a lot of motivation for me to be able to know that there's someone out there that wants to see more of my content. And then I would like to hear so many things about you. If you're also learning cybersecurity, cloud security, any other field in cybersecurity, or any other thing apart from cybersecurity, please, in the comment section, I want to hear it. I want to meet you, and I look forward to meeting you. So today is how I am going to be encrypting my virtual machine. So like I said in the videos that like I said in Bastion, right, the video before this, that I currently took a course by Rian O'Connell. I'll soon be done with this, by the way. And I'm telling you that the way he taught me how to do disk encryption, to encrypt a virtual machine disk is not what I met when I decided to do the hands-on. Thankfully, I decided to try that before doing this, and with a little bit of asking around and some little research, I was able to find out that Microsoft actually has a documentation where this all the steps required for your disk encryption is recorded here, and then we're going to try it out together, right? Yeah, this is where we learned it, or this is how we are going to be doing this. Okay, so I'm excited. I am looking forward to this. Okay, so for the documentation, apparently we cannot do that via the portal. We have to do that via the CLI. So you can decide to launch Cloud Shell directly from here, but I think yeah, there's Cloud Shell here. I know that I've seen it a couple of times. So we are going to be using the Cloud Shell right here in our portal. And we are going to be encrypting our virtual machine disks. Okay, are we ready? All right. Okay, so before we get right into it, I'd like to paint a situation, some kind of situation that you most likely will find yourself that you would result to encrypting your, virtual machine. And Paysure is our highlight example. And let's just take, for instance, that Paysure is the name of the company and is a rapid growing fintech startup in Yaba, Lagos. They've expanded their development team, and engineers can spin up Windows virtual machines in Azure to test new payments, APIs, and transaction flows. Now, this VM contains test transaction logs, API payload, and mock customer data. The CTO is concerned. If a virtual machine disk is copied or accessed outside Azure, unencrypted data could expose sensitive application logic and potentially violate fintech's partner security expectations, and we wouldn't want that. So, let us go right ahead into creating or encrypting our virtual machine disks. So our virtual machine has been created. It just occurred to me that I'd paused the video and I didn't continue. And we've done quite a lot. So we went here. The first thing we did was to go here to copy our resource group, right? So when we copy our resource group, we copied this. That is it right here that we pasted. And then was able to create this resource group, because what we were telling this to do is that create a resource group with this name in this location. And you can see the provisioning stage here to be succeeded, right? The next thing we're going to be doing is to create a virtual machine. That was the next step here that we copied, right? We came over here and pasted that here, We're telling it that create a virtual machine, right? Put it in this resource group. The name of the virtual machine should be my VM. In this image, operating system, okay. The admin username is going to be Azure user, and the password is going to be my password12. And that was able to create this for us. We can see that the power state is that our virtual machine is running. The location is East US, and then the resource group is in a resource group. This is a private IP address, and then we are good to go. All right, so the next step we're going to be doing here is, okay, now they gave us like, this is how our console is supposed to look like. And we can see from here that that is how it does look like. So we're good to go. And the next thing we're going to be doing is create a key vault configured for encryption keys, right? And quite long, but we're going to copy everything. So we're going to copy everything, right? Okay, I think I've missed the letter. Pardon me. I really like to copy this way. So I am coming like this to paste it. Or do we need to clear? Let's just clear this so that we have more rooms. And we paste this here. And then we click enter. So what this does is that, so we got an error, and that error is that our key vault is already in use. So we'll be pasting what we copied again, but we are going to be changing that key vault name to, so I'm going to be adding an hyphen here. Okay, let's not do that there. Here to African Cyber Girl, because why not? And then we'll come over here and click enter. Enter. And let us see how our key vault would be starting up. Give this a minute to okay, I think we may have to pause this. I don't know how long this is going to take, but we may have to pause this video and check. Oh, okay, maybe we don't have to do that anyways. So we can see that a key vault has been created. But let us check out something, okay? Let's duplicate this page. All right, and let's just do something. Because I'd like to see that everything that we created here, sorry, so this is where it will be. Okay, okay, so actually what I want to do is that I want to check for this resource group, right? I want us to check for this key vault that has been created here. Okay. And also the virtual machine that we just created, just to be sure that, okay, that we are actually doing something. So I can just check here for resource group. Yeah, this is it here. And we have, okay, this is it right here. This is my resource group. My resource group. Okay, that's good. So let's click on it and see some of the things that we have inside. Oh, wow, amazing. So we have a virtual machine here. We also have our key vault here. So remember that this was how we named it. We just gave it an extra ACG attached to that. So you might want to do something else when you are doing yours, but this is how I decided to name mine. So let's click on this just to see the initial state of this encryption. Right. That is good. You can see that the sub delete is enabled, purge protection is disabled. Okay, let's just check a few things. It looks good. So let's check our virtual machine. This is our, let's check our virtual machine. And let's see if, let's see if there's anything, okay, as related to key vault in our virtual machine, because we've been doing quite a lot. So let's just check. Yeah, we're supposed to see disks here. So when you click on disks, let's check out disks. Okay, so in our disks, right, this is our disk name. This is our storage type. This is the size. This is the max IOPS. This is the max throughput. This is the encryption. We have SSE with PMK. And then the host caching is read and write. So we're good on track, right? So let's go back here and go back to what we were doing. And we've created a key vault and configured it for our encryption keys. The next thing we'll be doing is to encrypt that virtual machine. All right, so I'm copying here and copy. So this is quite a lot. I'd like to clear this so that our work just looks a bit neater, and I'll be pasting that. So remember that for our key vault, the name we gave it was an hyphen with, no, not there, an hyphen of ACG. So we just have to be very careful because we made some edits, and we just have to be careful. Our resource group is still my resource group. The name of our virtual machine is still my virtual machine. And the Disk Encryption key vault is my key vault with ACG attached to it. So we're going to press and enter and let us see how that is going to happen. So currently it's running. I don't know how long this is going to take. So I most likely would have to pause the video and come back when this is done finally. I hope I don't say so much before I realize that this video is paused. That was what happened initially, and my apologies for that. Okay, guys, so that has finished running and doing everything that it has to do. But funny, nothing seemed to have happened. Like, if you have to compare where we pasted this, and what it looks like now, it feels like nothing happened, right? But let's check something. The reason why I had to duplicate this page, and we're going to be refreshing this. So we're refreshing the virtual machine, right? And we're going to see if there's been any sort of addition to this virtual machine disk actually. So while this is loading, let us check if there are any other steps after this. So we only have encrypt the virtual machine right here, and that is what we are able to do. Or we just did actually. And when we pasted that, you can verify, but I don't think we may have to. I like to verify in the portal, right? And if you look at this encryption, when we checked this initially, the only thing we saw was SSE and PMK. So SSE with PMK. But now we have SSE with PMK and ADE. So meaning that something happened. Okay. And right now, going back to this, because the next step here is just cleaning up, meaning that we are supposed to be done now, or we are done actually. But let's just take this a little bit, further and try to RDP into this virtual machine and see if we would see any information whatsoever showing that, okay, this virtual machine is currently encrypted, or anything that just, helps us with the further information. So we'll come over here to overview. Okay, and we'll come over here to connect. Remember our password because we're going to be using that. So let's come here to copy. This is our username right here. And then this is our password. Okay, and come here. Oh, here actually. And oh, we already have our username here, and we'll try to download the RDP file. So we'll come over here to try to connect. Okay, and the password is, yeah, this is the password, right? And click OK. So this is yes. Okay, and let's see. Okay, so we've successfully been able to RDP into our virtual machine. All right, and we're just waiting for the rest of the things to just boot up, and let's see how it goes from there. All right, so this is how a virtual machine looks like, right? Looking at the virtual machine right now, it doesn't look like there's anything going on. It doesn't look like, oh, we can see encryption in progress, encryption of our disks by BitLocker drive. Encryption has started. Click for more information. And the BitLocker drive encryption verification utility, right? We close this and then we can check our file explorer. What we just read, we should be able to see it here if we open the Action Center. But let's just look at it. No new notifications. Do we check here? Okay, we can see it here. So we can see the encryption of our disks by BitLocker drive encryption is in progress. Okay, if we come to our file explorer, all right, and we try to look at how our disk looks like, come over to this PC, and then we can see here, that's not where we're going to. This is where, I mean, looking at this, you can already see the padlock there. I'm just trying to access this PC. Yeah, you're good. So we can see for ourselves the padlock here already says that this encryption is in progress and this is encrypting. If you enjoyed this hands-on, like I want to hear you guys talk about it in comment section. If there is anything that you encountered a roadblock, or you want to say some additions, an additional thing that you think I should know. I mean, we're all learning together. The essence of this is for all of us to learn together, right? I'm not an island of knowledge. I'm just learning this thing. And until I get my first intern and I'll let you guys know about it, definitely dedicating to all of you. I want us to learn together, right? So drop in the comment section how this, spoke to you, or this just resonated with you in any way whatsoever, and I'll be expecting it. Okay, so see you next time in my next video. If you've not subscribed to this channel, this is your cue to do that. Like, I want to see a pop-up notification that you subscribe to my channel. Turn on your notifications so that you will be aware when my next video is coming. Remember that this is a portfolio. So initially, the routine was once a week, but right now I am putting out as much as I'm creating. So in a week, I could put a maximum of 4, 3. I'm just going to be putting out as much as I'm creating because, I mean, the pressure is there. And I really need to put out more stuff that I'm working on. And yeah, so guys, this is me putting out everything and expecting you in my next video.